at Princes Park, and it's the Hawks versus the Saints.
Well, welcome to Princes Park for round 15. Pro football game between Hawthorn and St Kilda. Rowan soars, throws the ball up in the air. No one can get the advantage. Deer comes out to flicked up there. Nobody can get it. I think you'll find would be number 14 Deer. Gets it out, flicks it out the top, and it'll be a free kick to St Kilda by McConville. And McConville over to Alistair Ford. He's got number 26 Cunningham, and he sends the Saints down for the first time. Grant will take the mark in the forward pocket around about 35 metres out in front of Ayres. Grant, what's he done? He's had a go. I tell you what, he's put that through. Great goal, St Kilda. What a start for the Saints. And that's a quick goal for the pro football game here. Hawthorn haven't scored. St Kilda 1 goal, and a very good goal there from young David Grant. Well, the Hawthorn side, congratulations to them, winning their second consecutive night premiership on Tuesday night. And maybe it could be a slight chance, although I have a very slight doubt about that they would struggle here today after their effort on Tuesday night. But let's just see what happens as the umpire Soars has decided on a free kick, and the Hawthorn Terry Wallace will take it. Well, the ground's very, very heavy here at Princes Park, and the crowd, I'd say you'd be lucky if there were 6,000 people here as the ball goes out the back. Dermot Brereton could have been the back. Yes, you've got to pay that, and umpire Carey will pay the free kick to Dermot Brereton. Well, he's at the 50-metre mark. Played a great game on Tuesday night, Dermot. When the game had to be won in the last quarter, he lifted and he got the Hawthorn side back and running. Well, Brereton, 50 metres out. Could be a little bit far out, but the ball won't be too heavy. Kicks it high in the air. Up the players go. Punched out the back. Forward to clear. It comes down to the ground. Domenico coming in. Domenico again. Could have been a free kick to Dippy. And Robert Domenico, when you think of this fella, he's been playing since 76, and people may forget, won the Norm Smith medal in the 1978 grand final. So he's been around this club for quite a while, but hasn't done himself any disgrace since he's been in this game. A great player, Robert Domenico, and he will be offline there and through for a behind. So that's Hawthorn's first score. Hawthorn 1 behind, St Kilda 1 goal, 6 points at the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. So John Collins kicks out, up the back, punched away from Lester Smith, comes down to Cronin, forward. Oh, could have been on the neck, but play on, says the umpire. Good play there from Burns. Robert Elphingston, the experienced Robert Elphingston. A little chip over there to Cunningham. He can't trap it. Then he gets it, flicks it over there to Narkle. Narkle looking for Gamble. He decides to go on his own and sends it up forward. Could have been, oh, good mark there. I think you'll find that's Curran. Yes, good mark there from Peter Curran. Well, Peter Curran establishing himself this year in the Hawthorn side. It's a contest between him and Kenny Judge, who gets that other half-forward flank position, as it comes down to Curran again. Flicks it over to Loveridge. Loveridge kicks it, and Terry Wallace will take the mark. Well, Terry Wallace on the centre wing to send the Hawks forward. No one can control it. Oh, I could tell you what, there will be a mark there for Danny Frawley for the St Kilda side. Frawley sends it across. He's got plenty of options, and taken there in the middle there by McConville. Whitty flicks it to Collins, leading out's Grant. Great mark there, young Grant. What a football this youngster is. Flicks it over the top and coming through for St Kilda, and it'll be a free down the ground. Anyway, young Stuart Lowe has taken the mark in front of number 39, Paul Abbott. And this youngster has, in his first season for the Saints, they're around about 25 metres out directly in front. Should kick this. The ball not heavy yet. And I think he's offline there as the umpire goes across towards the behind, and will be 1 behind. So St Kilda, 1 goal. I think the scoreboard's a little bit confused. I think it's 1 goal, 1-7 to Hawthorn, 1 behind. And it's very early in the first quarter here at Princes Park as it comes out the back, and should be man in front umpire. Yes, he will pay for a 42, Rick Nixon, the ex-Carlton player. So Nixon sending the Saints forward, and they're doing well early in this game. Langford punches it down. Should have taken the mark. Off the ground. Is it a goal to St Kilda? Hit the post. Hit the post there from young Daryl Cunningham. Wasn't good play from Langford. He had the opportunity to mark. There was no interference from any other players, but he decided to punch the ball away. So it gave Cunningham a chance to have a shot for goal, but one behind. So it comes to the ground. Langford coming in as Burns. Great pickup. Balks around Wallace. What's he done? But Eade coming in to support is Howard. He's got the hand pass. Coming out there again is St Kilda. Gotch, Barker, can't control it. And St Kilda and Hawthorn will come out the back through Loveridge. A little pass to Wallace. He can't, yes, Terry Wallace has taken the mark on the half-back line. A little bit of interference from Jeffrey Cunningham. And Cunningham, well, didn't play a disciplined game last week against Carlton. Hopefully today he'll set a better example to his younger teammates. Stuart low, but Wallace will take that mark in the half-back line. Ayres goes back across the half-back line and sends the Hawthorn side. But look at this, McConville, a very good mark in the muddy centre of the Princes Park ground. He kicks it over to Nixon to support his Elfies. It should have been a free kick there, umpire to Nixon, as against Curran. He plays on and kicks it high in the air. Lockett, Ayres at the back, punches it away. Deere coming out, Langford. Plenty of support there for the Hawthorn side. Curran, and Curran will take the mark on the half-back line. Kicks it across the ground, and Wallace, who already is starting to play a good game and has done very well. 3 kicks already in this first quarter. And Terry Wallace, an experienced player for the Hawthorn side, been here since 1978, played over 150 games for the club. As the ball goes down to the forward line and will be out of bounds in the forward pocket. 6 minutes played here at Princes Park, and it's Hawthorn trailing the Saints at the moment. They're 1 behind, and St Kilda are 9. So it's thrown in. Kennedy forward. Kennedy nearly got the ball in. Lockett and Trevor Barker, and the umpire will decide on a ball up. As I said, very small crowd here, very disappointing crowd. It'd be lucky for 6,000 people here at the moment as it comes down to the ground. The ground's in not bad shape. It's very heavy in the centre. Number 14, Greg Deere, been a bit of a bonus for the Hawks this year as Domenico flicks it and high in the air. Could be Elphingston. Players once again fighting it with Kennedy, and I think you'll find the umpire will throw it up to clear it away. Well, the Hawks won their second flag on Tuesday night, their night flag, and a great effort coming from behind from Carlton. As the player there on the screen is Dermot Burton. Accidentally ran into his teammate Rodney Eade on Tuesday night and put him out of the business. But Eade must have been too bad because he's out there playing today. As it comes there, Terry Wallace already starting to pick up a lot of kicks, and he's had 5, and St Kilda have got to tag him if they're going to have any chance to have any control of this game. So it's another point, and the Hawks are 2 behinds. St Kilda 9. Collins, and taken there by McConville. Look at the experienced ex-Carlton player Peter McConville. As it comes down to Whitty. What a good player he's been. Bradley Gotch, ex-Fitzroy. Nixon, and Rick Nixon sends it down there to the centre. It's picked up nicely there by Cunningham. Handballs to Trevor Barker, the captain. And Trevor sends it down to centre half forward. Punched away from the backs there as Domenico once again gets in there. But to Burns, good balk. Goes around too much against you, Greg Burns. He tried, good effort, but weighted numbers wore him down. So Domenico comes through the centre and sends it back up there. Michael Tuck, the captain, couldn't control it. And David Whitty, but there'll be a free kick there. I think there was interference to Michael Tuck. And Michael Tuck, what an ornament of the game this fella's been. Came from Berwick in 1972 and has been a champion. Played in the 1976, 1978 and 83 premiership sides. A great player. Michael Tuck at the 50-metre mark. What's he done? He can get this distance offline. St Kilda players, Mark Gamble, falls on top of the ball. It'll be pushed over the line and out of bounds. And, the Hawthorn side picking up behinds. And it'll be there. No, the umpires decided a free to David Whitty. So it's still 2 points Hawthorn. St Kilda 9 at the 10-minute mark of the first quarter. So we've got young David Whitty, and good play. Goes on the left foot. Been a great first year player for the Saints. Frawley, and a good mark there, Danny Frawley. Handballs it over. Robbie Elphinstone under pressure, gets it. Cronin slips over. Coming into support is Eade, and he's going to shoot it across there. I'd say Rod Lester-Smith will take it on the chest. Good play, Rodney. He's taken his time, got plenty of time. He sends him forward, but not looking direct there. Can he come in there as Loveridge to support? Collins to a good play, young John Collins, and forces the ball over the line and out of bounds in the forward pocket for the Hawks. The Hawthorn side kicking to the left of the screen, and we'll find Ford and Dermot Brereton to take it. Gamble at the back. Barker gets the hand pass. Frawley, Collins, left foot. Eade on the chest, and Rodney Eade, as I said, took a hard knock from his teammate on Tuesday night, looking very well, and wouldn't have had any damage from that knock, thank goodness, for the Hawthorn side, as it'll go over the line and out of bounds, although it's going to be out of bounds on the full, and the St Kilda side will have a free kick. Robert Elphinstone. So he sends it out there. And a great mark there, Rick Nixon. Played a good game last week against Carlton. And Nixon on the half-back line, 15 yards paid. The Hawthorn side gave away the 15 metres interference. Kicks it across there. He's got plenty of personnel. Can't be picked up there by Cunningham. Elphinstone, he gets it out there. Can he pick up young Stuart Lowe? Yes, he's got it now. Controls it, sends it down forward. Grant, he'll be paid that, yes. Good play, Grant. And David Grant. Oh, not a good hand pass. Puts him under pressure. Oh, St Kilda, bad play. And Swab, it gets it out there. Good play there from Cunningham. Oh, against you, number 3. Against you. And that will be played against Philip Cronin. Cronin, unfortunately, airs to Kennedy. Kennedy Domenico. Can't flick it over, and Burns will stop the ball from going, and it'll go over the line and out of bounds. Well, the 13 minutes gone here in the first quarter, and St Kilda in front by 7 points. Holding a lead as it goes out. Trevor Barker gets away. But Lockett, yes, good play, Tony Lockett. Good play. So Tony Lockett, 35 metres out on a slight angle, should kick this. Slight breeze. Offline. Well, you certainly can't give Hawthorn these chances, especially the ability of this Hawthorn side. Goals must be a premium for St Kilda if they're going to play well. They're playing well early, and they've got to convert what they get the opportunities to. And David Whitty comes through the centre. What a good football this fella is. Was unfortunately there under pressure from Howard. Tuck, got time. They're supporting his Domenico. He goes around his St Kilda opponent. Sends it up there. Jason Dunstall kicked off the ground. Mark Gamble to support. Here's the danger man for the St Kilda side. Burton coming in again. Can't pick it up. Good play there, Robert Elphinstone. Gets it over the back. And the St Kilda side, and the kicked across there, number 5 taking it is Jeffrey Cunningham. Well, Jeff Cunningham kicking it high in the air. Barker and Swab. Narkle can't get the ball, flicks it over. Swab again. No one can control it. Swab, Kennedy, bad hand pass. Stuart Lowe, Rodney Eade. So Rodney Eade. And Domenico, he kicks it across to Ayres. And Gary Ayres. Nice hand pass. Oh, could be, yes, gets away with it. Good play there, Langford. Back to Ayres on the left foot, and look at this. Got plenty of time, Howard, but coming across is Meter McConville. And kicks it down the ground there, trying to find his teammate in Greg Burns. Burns has got it. The hand pass. McConville the support. Can he get through? He can't. Dibby comes in to take it away. Ayres the support again, and there they go, Hawthorn. And we'll go over there. John Platten having his first touch for the game. Could have been out of bounds, I'd say. So it'll be out of bounds on the centre wing at the 15-minute mark here at the first quarter at Princes Park. Hawthorn trailing St Kilda at the moment. St Kilda 10, leading Hawthorn 2. No one can take. Could have been on the neck there to Gotch against Greg Deere. As I said, Greg Deere has been a bonus to the Hawthorn side. Lack big man power, and they've developed young Abbott and Deere this year, hopefully for the rematch against Essendon, but the way the Bombers are going, I don't think that will be on. So anyway, it's giving Hawthorn a little bit of big man strength that they needed. Cunningham, Deere stretches back. Barker, can he pick it up? No, he can't. Narkle, could have been a free there. The umpire says play on. Swab, yes, against you, Peter Swab. Would have been a bit unlucky, but the umpire was due to play a free there as Trevor Barker, the captain. He's got Lockett, Langford in front. Good play there, Langford. Chris Langford was the #1 ruckman in the last year's grand final. Was certainly outreached by Simon Madden, and he's playing in a key position role at fullback and has done very well this year. Terry Wallace, half-back plank, sends it up to the centre. Punched away by good play there from Dermot Brereton. Doesn't go anywhere though. Burns, Curran's got the ball. It'll go, I think you'll find that Ford and Brereton will let the ball go over the line out of bounds on the centre wing. So Nixon on and Wallace off. So the ball thrown in, and Deere can't get the ball, goes to the ground. Can't control it, is Tuck. Goes over the side, comes in there to Loveridge. Platten again. Elphingston. No one again. Cronin. And the ball will... Nixon is picking up Wallace. Wallace looked like he was going off, but he's not, and Nixon now is tagging him, and they're doing a tagging roll on Terry Wallace, the danger man for the Hawthorn side. As the ball goes over the line now to bounce to the 50-metre mark in the Hawthorn attacking zone. Hawthorn kicking to the left of the screen. John Kennedy, Ford, Platten. No one can get it, it's kicked off the ground there. Coming in is Robert Elphingston. Could have been a free there to the Hawthorn side, Jason Dunstall, but umpire Carey, in his judgment, has decided on a ball up. Well, the game quite even at the moment. You would say on the results of this season that Hawthorn would win this by 10-15 goals, but football's a funny game, and maybe there could be a letdown for the Hawthorn side after their final on Tuesday night. Greg Deere, but he's offline and will be through for a point. Yes, are behind. So Hawthorn haven't registered a goal yet. There are three behinds. St Kilda 1-4-10 at the 17-minute mark of the first quarter of the pro football game here at Princes Park. And it comes down to Mark Gamble. Yes, we'll pay that. He goes on. Can't kick it over there. Howard and Burns. Howard gets it. Could have been the back to Howard. The umpire says play on. But Peter Swab will take a mark in front of Brad Gotch. Could get 15 metres. No, he won't. And Peter Swab to relieve on the half-back line for the Hawthorn side. John Platten owes over his head. And Alistair Ford. Actually settled well into this side, Alistair Ford, from Footscray. With Jones and Sidebottom both injured and losing form. Michael Tuck, the captain. John Kennedy. Didn't play very well last week, but a good experienced footballer from De La Salle, 1979. And his father, the great John Kennedy, the coach of North Melbourne. But the hand pass then wasn't well done by the St Kilda side and go over the line. Well, McCarthy has come on the ground for the interchange player. McCarthy on, Mike McCarthy, as the ball comes in. Platten flicks it down, gets it, traps it. Handballs it up in the air. And looks like a small version of Tiny Tim, doesn't he, John Platten? There's no tulips here because it's very muddy at Princes Park, but certainly a good little footballer from Central Districts. No one can control it. Comes out, Domenico, doing very, very well. He's had 4 kicks, comes down to the forward line. Jason Dunstall, Frawley. Dunstall again, the ex-Queenslander from Cooperoo, gets it on the ground. Kennedy, picked up by Michael Tuck, but the umpire, the boundary umpire, says it's out of bounds, boys, and it'll be a throw-in at the 17-minute mark of the first quarter. Richard Loveridge handballs it high in the air. Elphinstone, no free. Very scrambly game here at the moment. And St Kilda doing very well staying with this powerful side, Hawthorn. And they're actually leading by 7 points at the moment. St Kilda 10 to Hawthorn 3. Forward, Cronin, kicked off the ground. Comes out there near Buckanara. He can't get it. Whitty. Cronin in the back, umpire. Yes. That's Narkle. Philip Narkle. So Phil Narkle. Been a good player since he came across from Swan Districts. Kicks it down to McConville. I'm so sure the support there from Whitty. What's he done? Lockett! Yes, he's paid it. Good umpiring there, Rowan Saws. Good umpiring. So Tony Lockett, 40 metres out. Should kick this, Tony Lockett. But once again offline, very disappointing. And Tony Lockett's had 33 goals so far for season 86, and well, I felt he should have improved on that from that distance out. So Gary Ayres, Richard Loveridge, Nixon, good play, Rick Nixon, and coming in there in the back. Yes, it's got to be in the back to the Hawthorn side. And certainly playing a good game, Robert Di Domenico. He's had 5 kicks and doing a very good job. Trevor Barker, one of those marks where he's noted for. The captain, a great player, Trevor Barker. But offline, not a good kick. Out of bounds on the full. Didn't take his time and steady there. And Gary Ayres will take the free kick to relieve on the half-back line. So the game really hasn't reached great heights in this first quarter, and St Kilda doing quite well. They're 11 points to St Kilda to Hawthorn 3 and holding an 8-point lead. As it comes there, could have been a free kick there. Yes, you've got to play that umpire. Trevor Barker doing a very good. No, it's against Trevor Barker. Gary Buckanara. He played it the other way, going backwards there. Coming through is Robert Elphinstone. Certainly one of St Kilda's better players. Trevor Barker. Oh, great play, Narkle, but he couldn't just take it. It placed it well there to him. But, well, I don't know. I don't think there was a free there against Gary Ayres, but the umpire's in a better position to judge than I am. Felt he interfered. So Philip Narkle has had a good year so far this year for the Saints. A very, very severe angle. 40 metres. Lockett, low. Can it come down? McCarthy, Eade, clears it out the back. Then he just goes around Cronin, taken there nicely by Michael Tuck. And Mike Tuck sends it down there to centre half forward, but coming in there to take the mark is Gamble. Well, the runner's been out there having a talk to Tony Lockett. I'd say it would be around about his inaccuracy at goal. He's had quite a good talk to Tony Lockett, and they're vital goals. What's he done here? It could be a goal. Great goal there, Johnny Collins. Would be a great goal. And a great goal from the ex-North Melbourne player coming down from the back. And since he came into the side around 4 weeks ago, has been an acquisition of this side, John Collins. And a good goal. So St Kilda, 2-5-17, leading the Hawthorn side 3 points. And I'm sure that'll a little bit of a spark to the Hawthorn side. The Hawthorn runner would be coming out there from L&G to say, come on fellas, let's get going. Don't let them get too far ahead, even though they're on the bottom of the ladder. A little bit of confidence from the side, and great shipping there from Tony Lockett that get that goal. So back to the centre. McCarthy. Good play there from the captain. Tuck over to Domenico. Comes into the pack. And Frawley and Jason Dunstall. Nothing happened. Thrown up, Saws forward. Jason Dunstall kicks it off the ground to the forward pocket. Coming in there's McConville, and kicks it across the face of the line. John Kennedy picked up there. Richard Loveridge. What's he done? Offline, and will be out of bounds on the full. So time on starting here at Princes Park in the first quarter of the pro football game between Hawthorn and St Kilda, and the Saints doing well. 2-5-17, Hawthorn 3. is coming out the back there. Stuart Lowe, it comes to the ground. Di Domenico flicks it over, Lester Smith. Oh, been caught, dropping the ball, umpire. Didn't do very well, didn't try very hard there, Rod Lester Smith. And St Kilda getting a little bit of confidence as this game's going on. And Trevor Barker's 7th kick as he sends the Saints down to centre half forward. Stuart Lowe can't get it, punched away, swab at the back. Flatten slips over in the centre, but has time and the skills to trap the ball. Kicks it down as it comes down to centre half forward for Burns. Handball. Collins, can he get his kick? Oh, good smother there from Howard. Could have been a free kick to Cunningham. His brother coming in to support. It could be a no against him. Unfortunately, Jeff Cunningham didn't trap the ball quick enough, and Howard will get the free. No Rodney E to take the free to relieve the pressure for the Hawthorn side. Well, Deere on, and Jason Dunstall off as it comes to the ground. Platten, no one can control it, and will be a ball up in the left side of the centre towards the Hawthorn goal. Well, good play. Danny Frawley kicks it up in the air. Narkle punched away. Good play, Swab. Domenico in there, and been in the action certainly this game so far, and 5-6 kicks he's had, and doing a very good job in this first quarter. So the ball's thrown in. A little bit of a push there, and will have to be paid to Greg Deere. Well, quarter time, there's the sign. So the first quarter, and a very short quarter, 26 minutes have gone in this first quarter, and we find St Kilda 2-5-17, leading Hawthorn 3 behinds, a 14-point lead to the St Kilda side.